Life Architect Complete really is, as the name says, the Life Architect. So I'm obsessed with architecture, design on a whole. Having bought a house at a very young age, the house had some issues in the foundation. And so like me, there was issues in my foundation. And so as I began to get my healing and my growth, my personal development, and the persons around me, my coaching clients began to get theirs, I thought to myself, how could I bring something that the masses could really have? Here's the thing, most people will never learn about personal development because they don't have access to it. They are not in the line or in the atmosphere to know that personal development exists. And so persons, they get into a job and then what? They stop growing, and so you start to die. So Life Architect Complete really is how I take transformational coaching with my clients. But I wanted to put it in the form of a class, because what happened is, I do seminars here in Jamaica. I get a lot of feedback. They wish they could attend, so it's never available. So we've put together a whole month of, blueprint, right? Most people don't understand blueprint. Everyone is born with a blueprint. A blueprint, how you think about money, how you think about yourself, how you think about relationship, how you think about God. How does your spirituality affect the way you think about yourself? How does that spirituality affect the way you think about relationship or about finances? And so this transformational coaching in the form of web sessions, you will be able to go into your own blueprint. It'll be guided by myself. So you'll have 11 sessions with me live, where I will go through your blueprint. I will help you to understand who you are. My job is simply identify the questions that you have not known, so you can give the answers that you've always wanted to know. And then we're going to also look at your needs. Everyone in the world has 6 categories of needs, 6 basic desires that drives them and motivates them. We're going to look at these desires and see how these desires, whether they're conflicting with your blueprint or they're in line with your blueprint. We're also going to give you strategies that are mainly going to come from you. Again, I've always believed that the answer you're looking for is inside of you. There's no answer that you need for your situation that's going to come from me or anyone else. So as a coach, I know that your answer is inside of you. My job is to get you in the framework and the right places to have you answer the right questions, to trigger the right things, to bring that which is subconscious to your conscious, for you to begin to make conscious decisions to change whatever you need to change. They can expect also a journal that they'll be able to use. It's going to be internet-based, so they'll be able to get that journal and adjust it. They'll write the answers. We'll put the framework in there, and they'll begin to see, as they answer something, their story change. The person that used to say, I don't have success because I don't have enough money. That story changed because they're no longer relying on a certain amount of money for success. They're now beginning to believe something else because they see that they don't have to speak that way, they don't have to believe that way. And so as they begin to change, we'll begin to give them strategic way of affirming certain things in their life. All of us have a vibration that we send out into the universe. The universe responds to that. God gave us a unique thumbprint, He gave us a unique sound, and He gave us a unique vibration that no one else can mimic. And so that vibration brings about the abundance that you attract. You attract things into your life based on the energy you're sending out. Now, as you begin to speak different, as you begin to think different, as you begin to feel different, what you'll find is that you'll be able to cancel some negative things that no longer serve you, and you'll begin to change into the different direction. So we'll go through different strategies for that. We'll go through strategic way of praying. We'll also be looking at fasting as a tool. Now, a lot of people use fasting spiritually, and some people use fasting to lose weight. We'll be looking at fasting as a tool of cleansing. How can you cleanse your physical being to heighten your spiritual being so that you can realign who you are? And then there are going to be 8 hours of professional classes. We're going to have different professionals coming on and giving feedback. For instance, if your goal is to buy a house, you'll be able to hear from mortgage brokers. What are some of the tricks out there? What are some of the things available out there? If you want to lose weight, we'll also be having fitness coaches on, telling you what are some of the different things you can do to trigger your metabolism. What are some of the things you can do to improve your health, to detox, to cleanse? For instance, somebody is looking to renew their relationship. You're going to have a psychologist on there and relationship coach on there. All of this is bonus. You're not paying any extra. We want to make sure that when you begin to make the change, when you begin to identify places that you want to improve and grow, that you have now the techniques and the tools and the encouragement to do that. And finally, they'll be in an environment where they can grow. A bonus part of it is that they're going to be in an ecosystem with other persons who are also looking to change their lives. How often people fail because it just seems overwhelming. You want to change, but the environment that you're in is not conducive to change. We're going to create an environment for you with other persons who are also changing their life, who are also going for success. We have a win-win.